Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Learning Programming Language. And today in this video, I would like to show you how to work with the ASP.NET MVC to create, read, update, and delete data operation with SQL Server and Entity Framework. Okay, so in this video, I will go through some steps. Firstly, we create SQL Server database. And the second one, we create Visual Studio project. After that, we create data model using Entity Framework 6. And the last one, we will create a Visual Studio code. Okay, so in this video, I'm using the Visual Studio version 2017, and the database server, I'm using the Microsoft SQL Server 2014. Okay, so let's get started. Now we will continue with the step 1 to create a SQL Server database. I will open the SQL Server here. Okay, so now I go ahead to get access into the SQL Server database. We provide the server name, authentication, and after that click on the connect button to connect into the SQL Server database. Under the database here, we click on the plus to expand it. I go ahead to create a database name by right click on the database and new database. I will name it CRUD Optimal. Okay, so now I go ahead to create a table here. I name it I will create a table in category. I have the IT name, subscription, and ID should be integer and voucher. Make ID primary key. Auto encrypt. Save yes. Category. Refresh this one. Open this and open the edit. Okay, so I will try to enter some values, some data into this table by using SQL Server Management Studio. I will name it Apple, Samsung, LG. Okay, so now we have done data creation on the SQL Server, and now we finish the step 1. Go to step 2 to create a Visual Studio project here. And now go ahead to open the Visual Studio 2017 on my PC. Okay, go ahead to click on the file here, new and project. I will select the web under the Visual C# template. Select the ASP.NET Web Application and .NET Framework. And I will name it okay, I will name it MVC CRUD with the SQL Server and entity framework. Entity framework 20. Okay, and now select the MVC here. Click on OK button. It will take a while to create the Visual Studio template project. Okay, close this one, open the Solution Explorer. Okay. So now we have just finished the step 2 and go ahead to work on the step 3, create data model using Entity Framework 6. Okay, so under the data model here, I right click on this and add new item. I select the data and click on the ADO.NET Entity Data Model, and I will name it MCRUD with Entity Framework Model. Select the Entity Framework design from database. Click on Next button. And here I have to create new connection to connect the to make the connect from this solution into the SQL Server. I open this one and open this again. Copy the server name. I select authentication, the SQL Server authentication, and provide the account and password. Select the database name. I will select is either CRUD demo. Click on test connection for testing. Yes, if you can see here, this message is said that connection succeeded. That means you are able to connect the Visual Studio project into database SQL Server successfully. Click on OK button to finish it. And you go ahead to click it include sensitive data into the connection string. After that, when you click on the next button here, so it will automatically add this connection string into web config file. So you can come there, web config in the here in the solution and see this configuration. Next, and go ahead to select the Entity Framework 6. Next, and here you are able to select the table and also view and store procedures and function in the database. But here we already have one table, name is category. So go ahead to select on the table and category here. And after that, click on the finish button to finish the action for creating data model. Basically, it will take a while depending on the how many table and view and store procedure you have just selected from the database. So it will take a while for generating the source code into this solution. And once the data model file had been created, so you have to right click on this solution and view it to make it affect into this solution. Okay, so go ahead to click close this one and right click on this solution and go add and click on the view solution. Okay, view success. Okay, so back to this one, you have just finished the step 3 by creating data model using Entity Framework 6, and now we go to step 4 by creating the Visual Studio code. Here we are working with the Visual Studio Codes by creating the controller, and after that we create some view to display the data on the website. Okay, so now I will go ahead to open the controller and add new the controller here by right click on the controller. I click on add controller and name is. Okay, so in this video I will when creating the controller we have a lot of option here. We are able to select on MVC3 MC5 controller empty. Empty means you have to write the code for all of the action, and you are able to select the MVC5 controller with read write action. So meaning here when you select this one, it will automatically create some action like create, read, update, delete, and delete entity for you. So you go ahead to use the generated action in the shortcode and just go ahead to modify the code. And okay, so now we will go ahead. In this video I will use this template to set the time for creating for writing the code. Click on add button here to perform this action, and I will name it the category controller. Okay, so after that, when the controller file is created, so it will automatically generate some action here. Index that means when you open the category page, it will display all of the list, all of the category lists on this page. So you have to write the code to return the list of category here. And the detail when you click on any records on the listing page, so it will view detail by ID for specify data, and click on the create link. It will open. It will direct you to another page. It said create new page. So when you enter the data following the form, so click on the save button or submit button or something like that. It will create new data. It will adding new data into the data sequence server. And for the edit, when you click on this link, it will open another page. On that page, it will display the data by ID. So you are go ahead to edit the data on that form and submit it again. Once the submit is done, it will take validation, and after that, it will update the data following the ID. The last one we have the delete action here. When you click on the delete action, so it will open another page which will show the product information on the top, and as a bottom we have a delete button, and you go ahead to click on this to perform the action for deleting. On the deletion is done, it will direct you back to the category index page. Okay, so now we go ahead to write the code for all of the action on this controller. Okay, here shows firstly we have to create the database contact. It will set a. Okay, here we have the entity. It should be open this one. CRUD with CRUD. Entity. Oh no. Open this one. Web config. Constant string. Here. You can see here the connection string. We added the previous step. You have to copy this one. So this one will get the list of category. Dot order by. So open the category here. We have the column E name, so we will show the order by name. And to list. And after that we return the category for the index page. The detail. We can do the same thing with the detail here by copy this one. Category. ID equal ID. Return the category. For create, so we have two methods here. The first one is get, and the last one is method post. Yes, so when the user perform the action get, it will display the category detail by ID. No, sorry. For this one, we just call the action to open the add new form, and when the user enter the data on this create new form and click on the submit button, it will call the post method to adding new data into database. Okay, so for the create new, we left it by default, no need to enter or update the code here. And for category create, so I will add here category gb contact dot category add category gb contact dot save change. Okay, so after update the data into database, so the system will automatically redirect you to the index page, back to index page. If you have any issue, so it will give you on this current page. And for the edit, we can do the same thing with the detail. I will copy it. And we have edit methods here. I will have category. We have to check if model state is if model state is valid. L. Turn view category. DB contact here, so we have write code here. DB contact those entry category those update. Data entity state modify DB contact those okay. And for the delete, it's the first one. It should be look like the edit and detail. Copy this one. The method get and the delete both. So we will have to write the code here. I have db contact dot category dot file id db contact dot remove category. Okay, so for this one we have just finished the controller writing the code for category, and now we go ahead to create the view for corresponding action here. Okay, so now we have a folder category name here, but it is empty. And okay, select, click on the edit action here, and you right click on this one, add view, and you leave it by default. You index the template, you go ahead to on the index page, so we will display the list of category, so we should select the list template here. And model class, so we have to select it category. The data contact class, it should be CRUD demo entity. Click on add button. Okay, so it will automatically generating the code for this view, and left it by default, and no need to edit anything. Do the same thing, click on the detail here to add a view for detail. It should be detail category. Create. Okay, let's review again for the view. No need to update. Okay, now I open index. Click on run button to run it. here. So you can see here on the index page, it is display all of the data from the category table on this page, and it is sorting by assigning for the flow name Apple, Hitachi, LG, Samsung, Toshiba here. Do it again. We have 5 data of record 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so now firstly you will have to click on the create new link here by adding new other, maybe the test create button here. After that, the test data will be added into the database. You can also able open the SQL server here to see, yes, new data have been added into this table. Okay, so the create new feature work fine, and you go ahead to edit. So for testing another feature, edit, detail, and delete. Firstly, click on edit. After you click on the edit button, so we will display all of the existing data follow the category ID. So you go ahead to edit something here and click on save button to save the new data for this category. Okay. Click on detail button here to view the detail of the category. On the detail button, you are able to click on the back to list if you don't want to do any other action, and able to click on edit link here to go direct to the edit page to update the data for this category. Click on delete button here to delete the data. So when you click here, it will display the another delete page. It said, are you sure you want to delete this item? So if you click on delete button here, so it will go ahead to delete the data out of the database. And otherwise, when you click on the back to delete here, it will direct you to the back to the index page. Okay, so now I will try to delete this one. Delete. Oh, it seems we have an issue with delete button here, so now it doesn't work. Okay, so close on this one and see what happened. Delete. Open the controller. Category. DB contact category remove. Child category. File. Oh, we have forgot to save change into the database. DB contact dot save change. Okay, run it again. Okay, click on delete button here and click on delete. Yes, after that the record had been deleted. Okay, so I think that's all for today. And after you finish this video, you know how to work on the create, read, update, and delete operation by using the ASP.NET MVC and SQL Server and Entity Data Framework. Okay, so basically this video is a very simple project for you, and you are able to follow this step on this video to improve and use for the purpose on the project. And I hope that video will helpful for you, and let me know if you see any issue. Bye bye and see you again.